Have any of you ever like choked on something?
I was seeing this guy casually. Red flag was probably the dream catcher tattoo. This is awkward.
Does Widow Baby need a spanky wanky?
No, that's divorce.
Like,
Have you ever choked on something?
Last night I did.
Whoa! Oh, Jesus, he's falling around the gap.
Do you think I'd come up the line in a bubble?
I know where I'm putting Debbie's sauce.
Hang on, can I submit my confession?
Hello. Welcome back to Meet in the Middle, the podcast where British and Irish banter collide, bringing you chaotic laughs, bizarre confessions, and a whole lot of questionable life advice. Yes. I'm joined, as ever, by my wonderful co-hosts. We have Rachel, Belfast's bouncing bad bitch, boogieing harder than a vibrator on turbo, and cackling so loud she makes orgasms sound polite. we have James, Dublin's resident fuckboy deluxe, face like sin, attitude like a hangover, and disappears faster than your knickers after 3 tequila shots.
Oh, no.
That's like you always ghost. And we have Jake, Nottingham's trivia slut with the sex drive of a bunny and the actual driving skills of a 90-year-old nun. He nails every quiz question, maybe you after, but only if you promise not to tailgate. And then there's me, Danny, Hastings' fabulously flaming sass machine. That's right. I'm snatching wigs, I'm snatching hearts, and I'm snatching your straight boyfriend before brunch is over.
Oh.
How are we all doing?
All good.
All good.
Sweating again this week.
It's hot.
Roasting.
Whew.
My fan is going like...
Your
full
fanny's
speed.
going. Jesus, Danny.
Not my
That's your own
fanny.
business.
My fan.
Well, we have
Okay,
5
that's
of
all
us on this episode this week.
Oh,
James,
he's
what's
talking
that
about
in your
this
name?
guy here. Yep.
Yeah.
Bringing you the 5th member of the podcast in 4K. Yeah, I've got a lodger this week and he's not paying any rent.
Oh, it's massive.
James.
I know.
What have
It's
you
Joe.
done?
It wasn't even a spot. I just felt it coming, and I'm one of those types of people that if I feel it coming on, I'm gonna have to squeeze it. And nothing came out, and I kept squeezing. So I left it for like 2 days, and after 2 days, then I was like, "Now's the time. Now it's ready." But no, it wasn't. So I'm just left with a big bump now.
You've got to let
You
it
need
go.
concealer. You need concealer.
I've got to let
You
it
know,
go.
if you can't do that, James, because if you keep doing that, you know what will happen.
What,
It will turn into a scar.
Well, look, they can reenact me for the Lion King.
Scarface.
Yes, Scar.
Oh my!
You just get some. Is it witch hazel on it? It dries it out and it'll just be fine.
I've never heard
No,
of
what
witch
is
hazel.
it? Martha from Big Brother. She
Sudocrem.
does. Yeah, that's it. Sudocrem.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd need a bit of Sudocrem, yeah.
Get in
Just,
touch with Martha. She'll be able to help.
Sudocrem.
Or do you know what I was looking at as well? Do you ever see like all these young TikTokers and they've got like the stickers, like the star-shaped stickers? Like, are they doing that just so you don't see the spot, or are they doing it because like it has another benefit?
Yeah.
Like, does it remove it?
Well, have
Yeah.
you got any post-it notes?
That'll do, yeah. Just right across my face.
Oh, well, should we get on with it then?
Yeah, let's do it.
Come
Let's
on.
go.
Before it gets any bigger. On Have You Heard This Week, we've got a conspiracy theory for you.
Ooh.
Yes. Yeah. I know we had.
Oh my goodness. Was that at the same time?
So we've got America's very own Bermuda Triangle in the woods. Are you ready for this one?
Yeah, it was.
Oh, yes.
Leave it out.
Leave it out. Yeah.
Take a day off, Jake.
So I'm going to take you to the forest of the southwestern Vermont, and there lies Glastonbury Mountain. So we've just had
Love
Glastonbury.
Vermont. It's the season
Glastonbury
of the
Mountain.
sticks and
A
out.
gentle breeze over Glastonbury Mountain.
You make it sound so nice, Danny, but it's not.
Oh.
So it's
Was
a
there any
desolate-
toot sweets?
Might be.
I thought that was wee Fraulein Maria there, but it's not. Then I remembered it's Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
Yeah, got the two films mixed up.
Yeah.
So Glastonbury Mountain is a desolate and rugged area where 5 people mysteriously vanished between 1945 and 1950. Wow. Yeah. All under strange circumstances. That's creating now what is known as the Bennington Triangle.
Oh, I love Vegas Benedict.
Wow.
Bennington Triangle.
Yes.
What's that?
I am about to tell you what
In
Bennington Triangle
Vermont.
is.
Is that Canada?
It's sort of America, north.
Oh, no, it's not, isn't it?
Hold on, I thought this was in Glastonbury.
No, this is
Glastonbury Mountain.
Glastonbury Mountain.
Oh, okay,
in
right,
Vermont.
right.
But the Bennington Triangle.
Get with it, James.
Any hollandaise
Wake up.
sauce with that?
So there was 5 people that went missing. The first one was Middy Rivers, who was 74, and they vanished on the 12th of November 1945 while leading a hunting party with only a rifle cartridge found near a stream.
Okay.
And then you had Paula Jean Weldon, who was 18, disappeared on the 1st of December 1946 while hiking the Long Trail, and search efforts failed, leading to the creation of the Vermont State Police.
Oh my God.
Oh.
And then we had James Tedford, who was 68, a veteran who vanished on the 1st of December 1949 while riding a bus, allegedly last seen on the seat before arriving empty.
What? So he vanished on the
bus.
journey?
Yeah.
Whoa.
And then we had an 8-year-old Paul Jepson, who disappeared on the 12th of October 1950 while playing near a pigsty. Bloodhounds tracked him to a highway before the scent vanished. And then finally, we had Frida Langer, who was 53, disappeared on
Sorry.
James.
Frida Langer.
Serious face, James. Serious face.
Frida like that.
You just ruined the atmosphere I was creating there. Thanks.
Sorry.
Thanks
Frida
so much.
Langer.
God rest their souls. God rest their souls.
Hello. So Frida disappeared on the 28th of October 1960 whilst hiking. Her body was found 7 months later in an area previously searched, cause of death unknown.
Oh.
So the term Bennington Triangle was coined by Vermont author Joseph Citro in 1992, referencing the Bermuda Triangle due to the cluster of vanishings, eerie local stories, and unexplained circumstances. There are a number of theories behind this.
I want
Are
to
you
hear
ready for
them. Yeah.
So, the first theory was Bigfoot and wilderness monsters.
I'll
So
leave that out.
locals claim a hairy ape-like creature roams the area.
Right.
The next one is always in there. If you had a bingo card, UFO abductions. So sightings of strange lights in the sky have been reported around disappearances. And I'm ready for a song here. Time warps and portals.
Let's do the time warp again.
Well, these people may not have been doing the time warp again because some believe hikers enter areas where time folds.
Oh,
Bollocks.
Bollocks. That's bollocks, Jake. That's bollocks.
That's absolute bollocks.
And Danny, I know you like a practical explanation.
I do.
I thought you were going to say Danny loves a Langer Fried.
A Langer, Frida Langer.
Frida
Yeah,
Langer.
but I was flipping it.
You bastard.
So some have said harsh weather, rugged terrain, and potential foul play could be more realistic causes.
Exactly that.
But adding to the legend, Glastonbury itself is a ghost town. So it was abandoned after a logging industry collapsed, adding a cursed feel to the region. So Native Americans also say that the mountain is cursed and a place the earth swallows people.
Oh. See,
I know you
now,
like it.
no, but anything the Native Americans say, I believe.
Okay.
Because there's that whole spiritual thing
Yeah,
with Native Americans that just, I think, rings true.
exactly. Yeah, and they were the first on that land.
Mm-hmm.
It's their land.
But I think the guy on the bus probably just got off the bus to go for a wee and got left behind.
Yeah.
The kid
bus driver didn't
probably got
notice.
abducted by someone onto the highway.
But wasn't there a story, like, is it up in France or somewhere up a mountain and people went missing? Like they go
Don't
hiking
know.
and then they go missing? Someone was telling me
Possibly.
that before. Yeah, I must find out.
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of that.
It's the same in Montana. I think, is there a place called Flint there? And there's been loads of mysterious vanishings there. I could be wrong on the place, but I think it's Flint, Montana.
Right.
But does anyone just think that perhaps these people just fall down off the mountain?
Yeah. There's lots of
like
cracks and crashes, isn't there?
tragedies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Accidents.
We have to kind of think logically here.
Yeah.
There's
but
no
then to have,
UFOs coming down to abduct people.
No.
but is the
Come on.
Bigfoot?
There's no bloody hairy monster called Bigfoot. Well, actually, those people we met who run that podcast, when we were on our road trip, they might suggest otherwise. So maybe we should speak to them.
Yes.
Oh, a little collab, little crossover.
Yes.
If you're listening, get in touch.
So, Drunken Cryptids, we could be getting a crossover with them and
That's
maybe do a
it.
conspiracy episode.
Yes.
Give us a shout.
And have a listen to their podcast too.
Yeah.
Drunken cryptids.
So yeah.
From Little Rock, Arkansas.
Well, yeah, they're going to have to do a job of convincing me, and so are you, Jake, because I think there's a logical explanation for it.
Okay.
So,
Well, let us know what you think in the comments below the episode. Just leave us a comment, or you can DM us at podcast.meetinthemiddle, or you can email me directly, jake@meetinthemiddlepod.com.
It's time again for your Agony Aunt with me, Rachel. That's right, I'm back with your weekly dose of dirty dilemmas and saucy solutions.
Ooh.
So let's get down to the nitty gritty. Here we go.
Ooh.
Last night, my boyfriend tried to surprise me with spontaneous sex while I was eating cold spaghetti on the couch in my ratty bathrobe. I looked like a depressed Victorian ghost. He was fully nude, wearing only a cowboy hat, and yelled, "Yeehaw!"
Got him, cowboy.
And he jumped on me. I choked on a meatball and screamed,
How
how do I get my dignity back, or at least prevent future rodeos?
So, what happened? She choked on a meatball.
So he was basically like naked, wearing a cowboy hat.
Oh, shit, sorry.
Spontaneous
was-
cowboy there.
Basically
Nude, wearing
naked,
a cowboy hat.
wearing a
She
cowboy hat.
choked on a spaghetti.
He jumped on her, and she basically choked on her spaghetti meatball.
Well, who cares? You're about to have a good time, girl.
I know.
But nearly dying at the same time.
Go get his
That's the
meatballs.
thing. You need to. It sounds like maybe she was choking, and it, you know, she would have been choking after the meatball too. But
Oh dear, oh dear.
I've got one problem with that story though.
What?
Cold spaghetti, fine, but cold meatballs, no. Out of a tin.
oh, cold
This is
spaghetti.
it.
Who eats meatballs out of a tin?
Ooh.
Well, you get meatballs in a tin.
No, get them fresh out of the butchers or make them yourself.
What?
You definitely still eat like SpaghettiOs and shit like that out of tins, don't you?
Oh, yeah, cold ones.
Or the what?
Oh,
Can't you
no,
get like the full
no.
Sunday dinner in
Oh,
a tin
no.
and you turn upside down and each layer is like the starter, main
No.
course,
No.
dessert.
Even worse.
Definitely
Full
not.
English in a tin. It goes
No,
That's disgusting.
that's rotten.
cold beans and cold spaghetti. Go on.
Well,
Well,
listen,
like-
it's Rach. She was going to have a good time.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah, tell the
choking on
cowboy he can't ride unless the cowgirl consents and maybe wears pants. I don't
Probably
know.
looking for the Heimlich.
Or at least give you 5 minutes to finish your damn spaghetti. It's not a spaghetti western after all.
Hey.
Very good.
You know? So, anyway, on to the next.
I'm
on to the
just,
next.
I'm just
Oh,
picturing like the lady in the tramp moment with the spaghetti and then she chokes and the whole meatball just comes up right in his face.
Like a fur ball.
Yeah.
fur ball.
and then eats
Anyway.
it back up.
Oh.
Anyway, on to the next. My husband insists on using baby talk in bed. Full on goes, "Does little baby need a spanky
No.
wanky?"
Oh,
Vibes.
No.
I've tried ignoring it, cringing through it, even accidentally kicking him in the shin mid-spank. How do I make him stop without causing irreparable ego damage?
I don't
Why
like
is she?
that.
Is she like a Bronco bull? Like she's kicking him from the behind in the shin?
In the shin?
Why is she getting spanked?
No, I think the
No.
big problem here is the baby
The
talk.
voice.
The
Yeah.
baby?
I don't
Does
know.
little baby need a spanky
No.
wanky?
Oh,
No, that's-
Oh, it's,
Mm-mm.
Ugh.
It's
Divorce.
like the whole daddy thing, like call me this, call me that. It's
Sign
a
the
bit, isn't
papers,
it?
send them, done. Out.
The awkward moment at the dinner table when you say, "Daddy, pass me the sauce," and you and the father both reach for it.
Or just be
Oh.
like, does baby want to sign the divorcey papers?
Well, like remind him that he's not on a casting call, like for the horny Teletubbies or something. Like
Horny Teletubbies.
I don't
these
like
things-
this.
I don't know, like
Oh, no.
it just doesn't mix, does it?
No, it
No.
doesn't. There's
Really
something wrong
doesn't.
with that.
I think be kind but firm. Like just say, look, this doesn't really do it for me. Like
I don't think it does it for anyone.
I know. it's
Because
a
you know
bit of
what
a
will be
turn off,
next as
isn't it?
well? The next thing, Rach, is that listener will then be able to start wearing diapers.
Oh.
There's people into that.
I
That
know
is.
there is. That's why I don't get it.
Freaky dicky Dutch, baby Dutch.
But that will be the next thing. And then he'll be asking you to poop the diaper and all of that.
Oh.
Shit.
I did see it was like a show on, I think it was TLC or one of those, and it was like weird like kinks that people have on one episode. It was somebody dressed up as a baby. But then straight after that, it cut to a guy that likes pretending to be household furniture. So he was literally standing there in the kitchen, in the living room with a lampshade over his head, and he's just standing there like that while people went about their business.
With a lampshade on, just
With a lampshade
standing.
over his head, just standing
Like,
up like that.
So he was stood in the corner while people were having sex with a lampshade on his head.
Well, no, that one wasn't really a kink. That was just like a kink, but not a sexual kink.
Oh
Okay.
my God.
I'm going to say, just stood there in the corner with a lampshade on.
That'd be an
Love
awkward
that.
swingers party.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, goodness. Are you just ready for the last one?
Hit me!
Just about.
This one's a little bit controversial, so I want to hear what you guys think, and we'll try and give us
And the last one wasn't.
Well, we'll try and give you the best possible advice that we can. Dear Agony Aunt Rachel, so I'm going to give you a little context here. Girlfriend of 2 years and I were out last night. While I went to get us drinks, on my way back with our drinks, I met an old female friend I went to primary school with. Haven't seen or spoken to her in about 12 years. She asked for a photo, to which I obliged. For the photo, she went in for a hug. Girlfriend was sitting at the table behind, where I was then taking the photo. Once the photo was taken, we parted ways. I found my girlfriend with a stinker of a face on her and told her I was sorry. Haven't seen an old friend in a while, yada yada yada. She even went as far to say that I was basically cheating. She was then angry for about an hour and a half before showing any signs of enjoyment. Am I in the wrong here, or is girlfriend overreacting, misunderstanding the situation?
Yeah,
Just
I think
completely
she is.
misunderstanding the situation. It's not.
She sounds insecure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what it boils down to. And nobody else should be at fault for somebody else's insecurities.
I know.
Like, that is not cheating. It's purely just her being jealous and control of, which isn't okay. She has to deal with that. That shouldn't be passed on to him. And
Yeah.
giving him insecurities or
Like,
complexes.
I think a little bit of jealousy is fine, like in any relationship, like, you know, it's like, healthy. But like, if he explained, like, it was a friend I went to school with 12 years ago, haven't seen her in years, oh my God. Like,
Do you know what I think
So
also part of
what?
the do you know what I think part of the problem is as well, Rach, is the fact that he said sorry, because then that almost implies that you've immediately done something wrong.
yeah, and you're
wrong, yeah.
complicit then.
yeah,
Then she's got then that
yeah.
validation that they have.
Like, the other thing that relates to as well is trust. If you fully trust somebody, you're not going to be worried about that, whether it's in front of you or not.
That's what I was just about to say.
It's a mix
Trust.
between low confidence, being insecure, and not trusting in somebody.
Yeah, I think it must be the insecurities that they have. Maybe like, you know, obviously that's that the guys obviously wrote into us and said it's his girlfriend. Maybe have a wee chat with her, give her a wee bit of reassurance, and just say, like, nothing's going on, and I would never, like, you know, reassure in your whole relationship. But you can't be doing that all the time, like,
Because that could have
accusing.
gone a completely different way, right? If she
Yeah.
was like, "Oh my God, that's so wonderful! Like, so you bumped into her.
Yeah.
Tell me
Yeah.
about her. What was it like at school with her?"
Yeah.
But maybe
And,
she
like,
felt intimidated as well. Maybe she was.
He even went as far to actually tell her, because they said there, I'd like to add, you know, I didn't even get the chance to introduce him, so he was going to introduce her.
Oh,
It was just a
such
quick photograph,
shame.
because the place was busy, and then moved on, and then went back to his girlfriend with his drink. So
But surely he
dear.
probably went like, "Oh, I'm just going to say hello to so and so who you used to go to school with." A bit different if she knew that that was an ex from way
Yeah.
past. Then I can see like where there might have been a bit of
yeah,
Yeah.
jealousy. But if it was just platonic and it was a friend, then
Yeah.
And the last time you seen her was when you were 12, so there was definitely nothing like that going
Right.
on.
no, it was about 12 years ago that they hadn't seen. So I don't know what age.
What,
This
did they say
person is-
primary school?
Oh yeah, they went with
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
well,
normally 12, 13.
that's a long time ago. So
yeah,
it's nice to be nice. If you want to say hello to your friends you haven't seen in years. Like if I was out and I seen somebody I hadn't seen in years, I'd say hello. You know?
Exactly, yeah. And then what that does to him then, that guy, is the next time that happens, it puts him in an awkward situation because it makes him feel like he can't go up and approach to say hello to somebody he knows. And then
Exactly.
that makes him look more guilty then because he's nervous all of a sudden now for somebody that he is afraid to say hello to.
Yeah.
is that whole self-fulfilling prophecy? That guilt would just automatically go in, like you said.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do have to kind of nip that in the bud early
Yeah,
on and say, look,
quickly.
you know that I love you. You're my girlfriend. I love you to the moon and back, but you can't be acting like that.
Not all the time. Maybe this was just maybe a wee mistake, but
Yeah.
hopefully not the next time.
But I wonder if she's ever gone up to a male friend and hugged them.
Exactly, if she was on the other foot.
Yeah,
Interesting. Well, thank you so much for writing into me. If you'd like to send more stories through, you can send them through to me directly at rachel@meetinthemiddlepod.com.
Yep, it's that time again. It's time for...
What the fuck?
That's right, What the Fact with me, Danny, where we uncover the truth behind life's most puzzling questions. But the answer is more elusive than you think, because I like to throw in some bullshit answers to throw you off the scent. Your job is easy. Give me the correct answer. Are you ready to play?
What the fuck? Yeah, let's go.
Yes.
No,
All right.
Oh.
I'm only joking. I'm ready.
Go on then, Jake.
Didn't
Fuck
I
off
do
then.
that last week?
Yeah,
Come up with your own shit, Jake.
that's supposed to be funny.
I'm just going. Bye.
Okay, so this week's word is Quockerwodger. Quockerwodger. Quockerwodger.
And the winner of this week's spelling bee is Danny.
So, is it A, a long, wooden, smooth, dome-shaped dildo used for pleasuring the minge in the Tudor period?
Oh my god.
Is it B, a nickname for a spineless person used by politicians? Is it C, a shadowy masked figure from Belfast folklore who nabs children whilst they sleep? Is it D, a small mechanical piece found in a pocket watch?
Oh.
Quockerwodger.
When you first said it,
Quockerwodger.
I was thinking this sounds like something like an Australian would come up as a
It does
nickname for
sound
something.
Australian, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Quockerwodger.
I don't know if I'm getting vibes of like, because you mentioned the watch. I'm going back to like Oliver Twist
Yeah.
times. Like
Okay.
I don't know. I don't
I-
know. Something's
I was
giving me
going
Oliver
with-
Twisty vibes.
Yeah, I was getting watch vibes off it.
Mr. Dodger, the quacker with his Quockerwodger stealing.
The Outford Dodger with his
Pickpocketing.
Quockerwodger.
What a quack
Very
of shit.
good. Yeah, I might go for the watch.
Me
You're going to
too.
go with the small mechanical piece found in a pocket watch.
Stop copying me.
So
I'll just let
Rachel
you
and
go
James.
first.
Ooh, bit of
good
rivalry
talk.
going on here.
Excuse me.
Look, we can all be winners and we can all be losers. We'll have to wait and see. So James and Rachel going with D, a small mechanical piece found in a pocket watch.
In the minge. Oh, sorry, no.
Sorry. What was your explanation and your thinking behind it all then? Go for it.
It sounds like a didgeridoo, It sounds like a little mechanical piece,
No.
like a little didgeridoo bit.
A Quockerwodger.
No.
Yeah,
Did
no,
you do bit?
I know. I know a didgeridoo is an instrument, but it sounds like a little
It's
fidgety
that type
bit.
of word.
A little finicky,
like a
yeah, a little-
didgeridoo, Quockerwodger.
Yeah, like that kind of
Okay.
finicky little gizmo thing that you'd find in a watch. Sure, there's hundreds of like pieces in a watch.
I'm glad that you've just said Danny's answer again in a different terms.
What's yours then, Mr. Miami voice there with your sunburn?
Gangster.
I'm going to go for the politician's word for a spineless person.
All right then.
Oh, you're going to go with B, a nickname for a spineless person used by politicians.
Yes. It sounds very political.
Okay. So none of you are going with the long wooden smooth dome-shaped dildo found in the Tudor period.
It's Australian.
You would be right not to go with A because that was a completely bullshit answer. I made it up. Why? Because I can. That's right. Is it a shadowy masked figure from Belfast folklore who nabs children whilst they sleep? Could it be? No. I made it up. It's not. Was that the BFG? No, he didn't do that, did he?
No, he didn't steal
No,
children.
did he? No, he didn't.
No,
steal
he did
children.
still. No, the trolls did.
Yeah.
That was the
the
child.
other
It was the
one.
child catcher from Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, wasn't it?
Oh, free today.
So no, it wasn't that one. So was it a small mechanical piece found in a pocket watch? No, it was
Oh,
not.
here he goes again.
It is, in fact, B, a nickname for a spineless person used by politicians. It means like a puppet on a string, basically. So spineless, Yes, Quockerwodger. Say it out loud.
Quockerwodger.
Okay. It sounds basically like you're sneezing, having an orgasm, and tripping over a bin at the same time. Quockerwodger. Technically. So, yeah, it's a spineless person, but basically it means a wooden puppet with limbs that flop around when you pull its strings. But it was quickly hijacked as a savage political insult. That's right. The word popped up in Victorian England. So you were kind of right, Rachel, when you were saying like kind of Oliver Twist time. So it was a time when people wore top hats, ate jelly deals without gagging, and were generally quite repressed, hence why they invented so many weird insults, like Quockerwodger. The original Quockerwodger was a toy puppet. So you'd yank a string and it would flop about helplessly, just like you make Carl after 12 pints and a late-night kebab. So why would the word Quockerwodger be used? So it wasn't just for toy shops. Nuh-uh. Victorians quickly used it to describe politicians who were so gutless that they did whatever their party told them to do, like human sock puppets. Bit like today, really, isn't it? We all know the type. I'm not going to get political. Sorry. We all know the type. They promise real change, but the second someone waves a free dinner or a photo opportunity, they fold faster than a cheap Primark deck chair. Imagine calling someone a spineless sellout, but doing it with the panache of a Shakespearean villain and a side of sarcastic gin. Quockerwodger. I love it.
Yeah.
Quockerwodger.
like it.
I've just got this, like where they're twiddling the moustache as well.
Yeah.
Quockerwodger.
Go and ask that Quockerwodger. Yeah. Do you want to know a fun fact about Quockerwodger?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, satirical newspapers and cartoonists loved it. They would draw MPs as literal puppets. You've probably seen this in the papers, like where they
Like the old school papers, yeah.
they're basically drawing them as Quockerwodgers. So you normally see them like dangling from party leaders' hands, like marionettes,
Yeah.
because they're puppets on a string. If Twitter had existed in 1860, hashtag Quockerwodger would have trended daily, right next to hashtag Tories out and hashtag not my prime minister.
Let's bring back the hashtag Quockerwodger.
I'm sorry to any Tory listeners. Some say Queen Victoria herself nearly used it to describe certain lords in private. So imagine Lizzie 2 or Big Vicky calling someone a Quockerwodger instead of one's loyal subject. Much better, isn't it? My Quockerwodgers. So why don't we use the word anymore? Well, basically it fell out of fashion in the 20th century when political insults became simpler and more direct. Wanker, tosser, and absolute melt. Just get the job done faster, really, don't they? Plus, Quockerwodger is a bloody mouthful to say after 5 pints. So try yelling that at question time without spitting crisps everywhere. These days, calling someone a puppet feels just a little bit too polite. We prefer terms that make your nan drop her tea. So next time you see a half-arsed MP blaming the system for their own cowardice, and it could be Tories, it could be Liberals, Labour. We don't... What is it? I don't know.
Discriminate?
Impartial.
We don't discriminate here. We don't discriminate here. Don't settle for calling them a puppet. Reach back into your dusty Victorian dictionary or this episode of Meet in the Middle. Look them dead in the eyes and say, "Sir, you are a flaming Quockerwodger." Then run. They might actually chase you with a ceremonial sword or a rolled up Daily Mail. You heard it here. Quockerwodger. Puppet on a string. Spineless person. What do you think of that one?
Interesting.
Yes.
It's scary.
It's definitely going in the back pocket for our next arguments we have.
You're a Quockerwodger.
It does sound Australian though, doesn't it?
It does,
yeah.
Quockerwodger.
You flaming Quockerwodger.
You flaming
Quockerwodger.
Quockerwodger.
Because sometimes they go up,
And then they go
sometimes they go
down.
down.
Yeah. Quockerwodger. That's it. So join me next time, same place, same time as we play.
What the fuck? You can't. Welcome back to another round of Top 10 Takedown. Yes, welcome back to another round of Top 10 Takedown. The quiz where guessing high on the list wins you glory, points, and absolutely no prizes whatsoever. So, same fun, different week, but if you're new here, here's how it goes. I give you a list, a top 10 list, and you buzz in with the correct answer. First come, first serve. The higher your answer ranks, the more points you get. So 10 points for number 1, all the way down to 1 point for number 10.
Okay.
And the last time we played, it was all about the UK. Basically, a round of guessing things while sipping on your lukewarm tea. But this week, we're heading to Ireland.
Oh.
My homeland. Yep.
Oh.
Where the grass is green, the priests are suspicious, and the only thing that's higher than the cliffs is the rate of casual alcoholism. So good luck, because this quiz is about to hit harder than a Ryanair landing.
Uh-oh, I'm
Do we
scared.
get to clap at the end of it?
Very good.
You do get the clap at the end, yes.
Do I have to
So
pay for
each of
luggage?
you has, yeah, 10 kilo bag, yeah, that'd be €140, please. So we'll need to hear buzzes before we start. Ladies first. Let's hear yours, Jake.
Oh.
Oh, I was getting ready there. I was like, sorry. Sorry. Age before beauty.
Shit before the shovel.
Any more insults you want to pass
Horse
on?
before the cart.
Still waiting on your buzzer, Jake.
Here's my buzzer.
The pure keep me heart from sinking.
Oh, wee fiddly
Is that
diddly
from
number.
what's the new movie called
We're going
again?
Irish, are we?
Yes.
What's
It's
that
the
movie
old
we
Rocky
watched
Road to Dublin?
with
Sinners.
Mike Sinners? Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Rocky
Okay,
Road
Rachel,
to
go on.
Dublin
Let's
one.
hear yours.
Okay.
Well, it's 5 o'clock on a Friday. Get home after work.
So we like jiggy one.
It's
Well,
fine.
Wee jiggy one.
on a Friday. Go
And
for a
Danny,
pint.
let's hear yours.
Here's mine.
They're always after me, Lucky Charm.
I love
I
it.
like it. We all got the team this week. All right, buzzers are prepped. Contestants are ready. Let's play Top 10 Takedown.
Opa! Smash
I've
play.
actually realised I've got the memo. I'm wearing green.
Yeah, if you were a
Me too.
mafia
I'll take a day off, Jake.
expat.
Right.
Question number 1. What are the top 10 most visited tourist attractions in Ireland?
Well, it's 5 o'clock.
I'm going to have
was
to change my
Jake.
buzzer.
You're going to have to be quicker on your buzzer. Jake was in
No.
there first. Now, I will add, this is as of 2023.
Okay. Cliffs of Moher.
Is on the board. Yeah, that is answer number 3, giving you 8 points.
Is this north and south or only south?
We're going to go with the Republic on this one. I don't know, actually. It could be the whole island of Ireland, but none of your areas made the top 10.
Cheeky way.
Right, who's next?
Rachel
Was it?
came in there.
Okay, Rachel, let's go.
Nah, you've lost me.
Ah, come on, you have at least one.
Can you say like it's a place? Or is it an
Yeah.
attraction?
It's a tourist attraction.
God. Can you say like Galway or something?
You can't really
Yeah?
say county.
Oh.
Not really, no. It's
Well,
an
that's an
attraction.
answer.
Well then, no points for Rachel. Okay, and Danny?
I will go with the Guinness factory.
Oh,
Guinness Storehouse
for God's
is answer number
sake.
2.
Oh,
Getting
can
you
I-
9 points.
Can I say Kilmainham Jail?
You can say whatever you want, but you're not getting any points.
Is Kilmainham Jail on the list?
No, it's not. It's not in the top 10. So number 1 was Phoenix Park Visitor Centre. That's in Dublin City Centre. It's actually also, I sound like a Visit Ireland tour guide here. It's the largest park in a capital city in Europe. So there you go.
Oh.
Number 4, and that was actually Dublin Zoo, which is also located in Phoenix Park. We had Cliffs of Moher, number 3, and number 5 is the National Gallery of Ireland.
For God's sake, Rach, wake up.
Yeah. Okay, are we ready for question number 2?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I want you to give me the top 10 baby names in Ireland.
Wait,
You're
my buzzer.
always
Wait,
after
wait,
me,
wait.
Lucky Charms.
I think that was Jake first this time.
I'm going to go with Patrick.
Patrick.
Ooh.
Such a stereotype, Jake. It wasn't in the top 10.
Was
I
it
will
not?
say I have a top 10 list here for boys and girls' names.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
But Jake gets 0 on that.
Was it
Who's
me
next? Okay, you go, Danny.
Siobhan.
Oh, is Siobhan on the list? It's not on the list.
Okay, I don't know whether to go boys or girls here. Shit. I'm going to say Colleen.
Colleen. Oh, good answer. It's on the list, though.
Oh.
Is Daniel
No.
on there?
Daniel, no, but tell you what is.
Is James on it?
This guy, yeah.
I
Imagine
no,
number
I
5.
should
I
have went
was
for
going
the
to do that
obvious.
as well.
Well, you should have did it, Danny, didn't you?
So there's a lot of like stereotypical English names on this. So the boys, number 1 was Jack, Noah. Then there was Rian, Killian, James, Toig, Fionn, Liam, Oisin, and Charlie.
Okay.
Charlie, I
Oh, I
don't
like
know many
Charlie.
Charlies.
Charlie?
Yeah, yeah, that's like a stereotypical English name, though. I didn't think it'd be over here. And then the top 10 girls' names was Sophie, Ava, Grace, Emily, Fia, Lily, Olivia, Amelia, Sadie, and Mia.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, then.
I'm surprised
So-
Aoife isn't on there. Is it Aoife? Aoife?
Yeah, no, the only, well, there's only
And
2 Irish
Bingo,
girls'
what's
names.
his name?
Ava was number 2, though, and
Okay.
Fia was number 5. Okay, before we go into question number 3, let's have a look at the scores. We've got Jake on 8, Danny on 9, and Rachel on 0.
Obviously.
There's still 3 questions to play, though, in Top 10 Takedown. Question number 3. What are the top 10 Irish export categories?
You're always after me, Lucky Charms.
What is that?
Danny. So it's the top export sectors by value I'm looking for as of 2024. Danny.
Alcohol.
I fucking knew you were going to say that. No.
Why did you think I was?
Export.
Jake.
I'm sorry for Ireland, but potatoes?
For fuck's
I
sake.
was going to
No.
say that.
Shay.
Rachel, it's all for you. Come on.
Oh, God.
I'm just thinking Tato Chris.
Think of industries.
Oh!
I really don't know. I'm absolutely baffled here. I'm going to say, like, food?
I need you to be more specific. Even though I wasn't given potatoes,
Are we allowed
that's
to
too
buzz in
specific.
again?
If Rachel doesn't get this one, I'll open it back up again.
Food, let me see. Steak?
I'll give it to you. Meat and offal is number 10.
Okay.
that gets
thank
you
you.
1 point.
Meat, Irish
Happy
sausages.
days.
So, number 1, the highest export sector in Ireland is pharmaceutical.
Oh, for God's sake.
Oh.
Number 2 is organic chemicals. Number 3 is optical and medical apparatus. 5, electrical machinery. 5 is perfumes and cosmetics, believe it or not. But no alcohol and no potatoes. Fucking stereotypes.
I thought alcohol would have been up there.
Yeah,
Well,
Guinness.
yeah, well, our main Guinness
whiskey.
exported factory is actually based in Nigeria.
Yes, we talked about this, didn't we,
Yeah.
before?
But what about Jameson's whiskey?
Yeah.
Yeah,
true.
an Irish.
Yeah, but
whiskey,
you're up
Irish-
against like the value in US dollars. Number 1 on the list, pharmaceuticals, was 89.7 billion.
Okay.
Yeah.
For God's sake.
Meat and offal is 4.2 billion.
It's probably in the top 20.
Probably, yeah, could even be top 12. Okay, question number 4.
Okay.
Give me the top 10 iconic Irish music acts, and I'm looking for best-selling
They're always
solo
after me,
or
Lucky Charms.
bands. That was
Me.
Rachel, yeah.
Sinead O'Connor?
Sinead O'Connor is number 5 on the list, getting you 6 points.
Yes.
I was next.
Danny,
Boyzone.
Boyzone. Not on the list.
Oh, I'm going to go for the risk.
Go for it.
Dear oh dear, Daniel's here. Daniel O'Donnell.
Oh, Daniel's
Daniel,
here.
no, he did
Daniel's
not
here.
make it globally, unfortunately.
Was Westlife on it?
Westlife was number 3.
Yeah.
I was going to say Westlife.
Can anyone guess what number 1 is? The biggest Irish band in the world?
The cause?
Makeup.
Oh, the
No,
cause.
you too.
Oh. Is Bono
Forgot about him.
Irish?
Yeah. it's-
Bono's,
Yes.
yeah, Bono's from
Bono's Irish.
Fairview.
Oh, was
The
it
whole
Bono? I
band.
thought it was Bono.
Yeah,
Is it
you
not
two are
Bono?
Irish. Yeah,
No,
they're
it's
from
Bono.
they're like around the Fairview area. Number 2, Enya.
Oh my God.
And you
I
hear
got
the
about them.
raindrops falling
Norwegian?
on
No,
the
she's
rooftops.
South Dublin.
Raindrops.
What? Enya
no.
Orinoco Flow?
Sail away,
Sail away, Enya.
sail away.
Oh, I thought she was Norwegian.
No,
Nope.
she's a recluse now and lives in a castle in South Dublin that
Go
nobody
on,
can see.
girl. Live your castle fantasy.
Number 4 was the Cranberries, and we had number 5 Sinead O'Connor. We also had other mentions on the top 10: Tin Lizzy,
Yes.
Bewitched.
Whiskey in the
Morris-
jar.
yeah, Van
Van
Morrison.
Morrison. He's from up north.
Yeah, there you go.
Not far from me.
The Dubliners, Clannad. I've never heard of them.
Clannad,
And-
yeah.
I've never heard
It's a
of
bit
them.
like Enya style.
Oh, okay. And number 10 was
like
Johnny
drums
Logan,
and-
Eurovision legend.
Harry Wogan.
Johnny Wogan.
Oh,
Johnny.
Johnny Wogan.
Sorry, Johnny Logan. Yeah.
Oh, Johnny Logan.
Yeah.
Not Terry Wogan.
No, not Terry. No, that's another Irish guy. Right. So going into the last question, we have Rachel on 7, Jake on 8, and Danny on 9. So it's all to play for
shit.
in this round.
Wow.
Okay.
Right,
Yeah.
Rach, let's go, girl.
Okay. Question number 5. I'm looking for the top 10 most visited natural sites in Ireland.
Well, it's 5
They're always after me, Lucky
So,
Charms.
Rachel, I will say this one includes Northern Ireland too.
Yes.
And Jake buzzed in on this one.
I'm going to go for the Giant's Causeway.
You fucking.
Yeah, that is answer number 3 on the list, getting you 8 points. Did we have Rachel next?
Yeah.
The Madam Temple, the Madam Tussauds Temple or something. What do you call that?
Madam Tussauds Temple?
No, what do you call that temple? Oh God, I can't remember. My head's all fuzzy.
The
today.
Irish Temple.
Temple Bar?
No, can't
I'm going to have
think.
to push you, Rachel. I'm going to have to push you off a cliff here, Rachel.
The Cliffs of Moher.
Sorry, yeah, that was right.
It was right. Okay.
Answer number 1, 10 points.
Oh, why did you go for the answer from before?
So I can't win now, can I?
Well,
Okay, then.
Rachel is on 17. You're on 9, so you need 8 points or more.
Yeah, well, that's not going to happen because I don't know any places.
You do. Well, you might have mentioned one already, Danny.
Come on.
Have I?
Irish.
Have I?
Maybe.
Dublin?
Irish.
What? I don't
2.
know. Bantry Bay?
No. You might have mentioned one in question number 2 we had here, or 1.
I don't even know what that question was. Cork?
Oh.
No.
No.
Oh, the black stuff.
Guinness?
Correct. Answer number 2.
That's not natural. Hang on, that's not natural.
Guinness is natural.
No, but you
I
said
don't
a
know
natural
how.
landmark.
I did. I said natural sites. I don't know how that made it on the list, but apparently this is blending UNESCO and tourism data, and that is listed as number 2 on it.
Yeah, Jake. And he didn't give me the answer. I got to it naturally myself.
There must be a massive.
I
fuck-off
didn't
tree
say
in the middle
Cork
of
or
the-
Bantry Bay or anything.
No, he didn't. So
It's that massive tree that's in the middle of it.
Cliffs of Moher was number 1. Guinness Storehouse. I will have to fact check that then, because it isn't really natural. Number 3 is Giant's Causeway. 4, Glendalough. 5, Coilmore Abbey. And then the rest were all actually. Number 7 was Tato/Emerald Park, which isn't natural either.
That's not
but
natural either.
no,
It's like
it's
an
on the list.
Yeah.
I
All right,
wonder if
let's.
it's like where the fields were though, or like even the Guinness, like where the what is it, wheat or
Yeah,
whatever goes in
maybe.
it.
Yeah, could be. All right, let's add up the points and see who's king or queen this week. So in 3rd place we have Jake on 16. Sorry, Jake. In 2nd place we have Rachel on 17, which means Danny won with 18 points
How did I do
Wait,
that?
how did he win?
because he got 9 points. He got 9 points twice, so he got 18. You got 1, 6, and 10, which added up to 17.
Cheeky wee winner.
Cheating, we winner.
Exactly.
No,
Oh,
I
well.
didn't cheat. I didn't.
Well done, you.
I deserve that. I'm a winner, baby.
You are. Congratulations,
Everyone's
Danny.
a winner,
You
baby.
bullshitted the other two. As for the losers, don't worry. There's always next time to play Top 10 Takedown.
Super.
I hate this game.
Okay, it's time for confessionals. Nah, I'm joking. Tell the truth and shame the devil. It's time for confessions. If you have any stories you'd like to send in to us, please DM us directly on Instagram at podcast@meetinthemiddle, or you can email us, james@meetinthemiddlepod.com, and your stories will be read out completely anonymous, like these ones.
Ooh.
Okay, are we ready for the first one?
Oh, yeah.
We are.
Yes.
Here we go.
Bring it on.
I'm 28 and basically a walking hazard sign. I live with my girlfriend, let's call her Emma, and she spent the last 2 years patiently watching me trip over rugs, lose keys in the fridge, and once get my hoodie zip stuck in my own armpit.
Oh my god.
She says it's part of my charm, which is code for I'm dating an idiot, but he's house trained.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Sounds like my ex-husband.
well, I hope it's only his armpit was getting stuck in the zipper. Anyway, last night we had one of those wholesome days. Bit of lunch, walk by the river, takeaway on the couch, real BBC drama, couple montage stuff.
EastEnders.
Then night comes. We're in bed, lights off, ceiling fan clunking like it's about to fall on us.
Oh dear, get that look.
Full blackout sex vibes. Mood's good. Things are heating up. I go to lean in, all passionate and sensitive, and absolutely leather her in the temple with my elbow.
Oh,
Like full
God.
WWE elbow drop.
Oh no.
She just goes limp. No sound, no movement. Just instantly collapses like a deck chair.
Has he knocked her
panic.
out?
He knocked her out. He scrambled for the bedside lamp and he knocks that over too. Somehow smacked my own shin in the process.
Oh,
Finally get on it, and there she is, unconscious, like actually out
no
cold.
way.
I'm stood there.
With elbows in the face.
Exactly, yeah. She's down for the 10 count. I'm stood there, bollock naked, holding a broken lamp, whispering, Emma, Emma, like I've just murdered somebody in a Channel 4 crime documentary. After about 10 seconds, that felt like 10 years, she groans, touches her head, and goes, oh. I start apologizing like I've headbutted the Queen. She just laughs, groggy, but weirdly amused, and goes, did you just knock me out during sex? I got her water, ice, a snack, and probably offered my left kidney at this point.
Yeah.
She's fine now. Mild concussion, bit of a
Black
lump.
eyes?
No, I think it was the side of the head. But yeah, we're buying a nightlight, and I've been banned from expressive movement in the bedroom until further notice.
Jeez.
You need restraints. Have him lay on the bed.
Yeah.
You're on top, girl.
Use it for a different reason, yeah. I'm like that too. I've been on first dates before and knocked over coffees. Like,
Like,
then, you know,
like hot coffee.
yeah, well, over the table, but like half caught it down to see it like slow motion, like
I was gonna say,
reverse
in
the
the
way it was
bedroom.
going to spill. No, kind of like a
Hot
first
coffee in
date.
bed with sex.
Like being nervous just doing it, or like just
I'm heavy-handed and
fidgety?
Clumsy.
yeah, a bit clumsy.
Yeah.
Do you know what she needs to wear in bed next time? Do you know the head guards that boxers wear? Just wear one of them.
Yes.
Yeah, or
And a
full
mouth
American footballer, shoulder pads, the headgear, gum shield,
Just that and
Gladiators.
then her tits out.
nothing else.
Oh dear.
Right, we've got another one here that's also a bit sex related.
Oh, we love it. We're here for the sex.
So the other night, I nearly killed my wife. Jesus,
Oh,
we're getting a
jeez,
load
stop.
of aggressive fuckers in tonight.
Hello, is this
We've got some
literally
murderers.
confessions?
What's going on?
So I'm currently serving 14 years in prison. No, I'm joking. I nearly killed my wife because I thought she was moaning with pleasure. So we're on the sofa watching some crap on Netflix, eating leftover steak and chips. Romantic poverty vibes.
Yeah.
She takes a big bite, leans into me, and lets out a deep, throaty moan, like proper sexy. I'm thinking,
that.
Jesus, this you're like what, Jake? Go for it.
Jake,
I'm,
if
no,
you did that in my ear. Oh, Jesus.
I'm calling an ambulance.
Oh, goodness.
I'm thinking, Jesus, this woman is getting turned on by a bit of me. So I lean in, all sultry, kiss her neck and whisper, "Is that good, babe?" Real M&S ad voice.
Oh, no, if it's M&S voices. Is that good, babe?
Do you want to get your hands on one of these?
Exactly that.
She slaps me full on, hand to chest, like she's trying to exercise the stupid out of me.
What, hand on a chest?
Hand to chest, so I think it was like full slap on the chest.
Oh.
Like, yeah,
Help
like
me.
telling, yeah, help me type thing. Turns out she wasn't moaning at all. She was choking on the steak.
No way.
She launches towards me and then jumps to the sink, gasping, retching, and I'm stood there frozen like a Poundland CPR dummy, trying to remember the Heimlich and if it involves humping or prayer. By the time I get to her, she's already spatting me out in the sink and is in tears from the near-death experience and sheer fury. And all I managed to say was, "I thought you were just really enjoying the dinner." She didn't speak to me for an hour, and I'm still banned from cooking red meat.
She just needs to learn to chew her food. Just
Yeah,
chew.
like a pelican just swallowing it down for later.
Yeah.
Have any of you ever like choked on something? I'm being serious. Have
You know
you
what?
ever choked on something?
Last night I did.
Whoa!
What were you
What?
choking on, Jake?
A jelly bean.
Oh,
I had a jelly bean go straight down my throat and it was lodged. And I
isn't
was
it-
choking.
It's the most frightening experience. Like, oh, that's
but what do you do?
horrible.
You need to be careful
the
you're
thing is,
not on
though-
your own.
Do you know what? Of all, there was one person here that was there at the time I was choking and they didn't ask how I was.
James,
What?
Sorry,
Yes.
how are you, Jake?
I'm all right, thanks. Yeah.
do you want to know a story? When I was younger, do you remember those like grass things? We used to call them flea darts.
Oh, yeah.
They're like,
The stick onto you.
yeah,
there.
it's like a sticky green
Sticky
flower
ball type
Oh,
thing.
yes, I get
And you
you.
used to be able to like throw them like a dart. My brother, well, I must have been about, I don't know, 6. My brother threw one of these and it went straight down my throat and
Oh.
lodged
What?
in my throat.
And you can't pull it because it's the jagged.
Mhm.
So it's like a razor.
Yeah,
Shit.
so I had to go to hospital, and they, how I don't know how I was still breathing. I guess it was
Crazy.
because it's like small and jaggedy, air could still get through. But yeah, the hospital had to get it out with like tweezers or something down my throat. And I've swallowed an ice cube before. Hard.
Where are you going with that?
Just it was that hot, Danny. You have to do what you have to do.
And that scared the living daylights out of me.
My goodness.
Because it doesn't melt quick enough either.
No. I was like, I need to swallow like hot water or something.
But it's
That
even
was
like when
funny.
you swallow a crisp as well. And that gets lodged in your throat.
Oh, ow.
Yeah. I've
Well,
had that
that
before.
should that will like cut all up your. Ooh,
Yeah.
I've actually had a bone out of a fish get stuck in my throat, and there's actually a line on the back of like
Oh.
my throat, like the tonsil, still there for where it was lodged.
Oh my god! I've also choked on a dick, but
Here we go. I knew that was coming. Literally.
I'm sorry, listeners. Oh dear lord!
Right, I've got one more to take us out. So I hope you got your sick bags at the ready.
Oh, no,
no.
not again.
Oh,
Yep. So this happened last year, and I haven't told anyone. I was seeing this guy casually, good looking, into hiking. Red flag was probably the dream catcher tattoo. This is awkward.
Oh, is this about you, James?
No, definitely not about me.
I think it is.
Oh, you've got a bit of
Anyway, no, this is the wait here. This is definitely not me. Anyway, we went back to his after dinner. Things got a bit frisky. He lit candles, put on weird ambient whale noises, whatever. I was going with it. We're in bed, clothes come off, and he says, "I've got a kink, don't judge."
Oh.
That's like, you know to run then. Run.
I don't know. Well, could you?
What is it?
I'll be like,
I'm-
yes.
I'm like, mate, as long as you don't dress it up as your mum, I'm open-minded. He
What?
goes to the drawer and comes back with a Tupperware box. Inside, I swear to Christ, was a Ziploc bag full of his own toenail clippings.
No, get me
no,
sick.
no.
No, no, no.
He looks at me dead serious and says, I like to scatter them on the bed.
No.
It's a sensory thing.
No, a
No.
sensory thing. Lying on top of your friggin' dirty toenails and fingernails.
Just put Lego down.
Are you
Before
for real?
I could process that, he unzipped the bag and threw them across the duvet like it was fucking confetti.
No.
I screamed, like full banshee scream.
Oh my
Second
lord.
turned.
He looked hurt and he said I was ruining the vibe. I said, you've just salted your bed with your foot sharpener. The vibe is dead, mate. I left naked from the waist down. I got dressed in the lift like I was escaping a crime scene. And now, every time I open the spice cupboard and see a bag of fennel seeds, I dry heave. This happened last year and I haven't told anybody.
What is that about?
No.
That was
What
horrible.
is wrong with you?
I just imagine
Toenails.
like sprinkling like confetti on the bed.
I would have screamed. I would have retched and screamed if someone threw dirty toenails.
Imagine the
down.
smell of that container, that
the
Tupperware.
cheesy, like,
So, and if he does that, does he then go and collect every single toenail that he's scattered over the bed?
Yeah, like, hold on a sec there, you've got one stuck in between your arse cheek, let me have that back.
That's like,
And if
what
it's-
is it? Agriculture? What do you call that?
Acupuncture.
What if he goes like all in the carpet?
She'd be leaving like a fucking hedgehog with her back covered in it.
Yes.
do you know what? Do you know what would be even worse? If she'd gone through with it and she woke up while he was cutting her toenails.
Oh, no. Collecting more? No.
Yeah.
No.
Imagine
Sorry.
that was his like little keepsake that every girl that he slept with, you cut their toenails off and put them in this Tupperware.
Here, that's some girls he's been going with.
I'll tell you, these fetishes are weird.
Ugh, no. But
Yeah,
not for
They're
me.
like-
into some
each their
random
own.
shit.
Jesus.
This makes me sound very vanilla.
That's saying a lot.
I'm vanilla, baby.
If any of you have any weird stories like that, weird
Keep them to your bloody
fetish-
self.
No shit.
Alright, send them to
No,
me.
we need to know.
I'll keep them
We need to
anonymous.
know.
Oh, Jesus.
Right, on that note, I think we need to get sick bags and get the fuck out of here.
I actually
Absolutely.
do need to cut my toenails.
Oh
so-
no!
That's put me off
Get
my
the Tupperware
dinner.
away.
Oh,
And James, you better clear them toenails off your bed if it's you with the tattoo.
I know, when I seen that, I was like, shit, this better not be me. Definitely not. Are you getting onions in your dinner, Rachel?
Oh,
no, stop it.
Right, we'll see you again next week. Thanks for listening.
bye.
Bye.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, there's plenty more where that came from.
So hit subscribe and don't miss the next Unhinged Confessional.
And hit that bell icon and turn on notifications. Trust me, next week's episode is wild.
Are you still here? Click that video already. You know you want to.